Okay, a very good morning children. Children, in the previous class I discussed how to find the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral, 4 interior angles of a quadrilateral, and it was found to be how many degree? 360 degree. How the proof was done, I hope you must have understood. Now let us find out what is the sum of interior angles of a pentagon. Pentagon, as we discussed in the earlier, pentagon means it is a polygon closed by 5 line segments or 5 sides. Now as it is closed by 5 line segments or 5 sides, then it will have 5 interior angles. Then what will be the sum of the 5 interior angles of a pentagon? Let us find out. Okay, see children, I have taken one pentagon, say A, B, C, D, E. So there are 5 sides, side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4, side 5. Okay. Now in order to find the sum of interior angles of this pentagon, children, just recall what we have discussed in while finding the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral. There I had said you join one diagonal. Why? Because if you join one diagonal, the quadrilateral will be divided into 2 triangles, and there you will apply angle sum property. Angle sum of as there will be 2 triangles. On applying angle sum property of triangle, we can easily find what will be the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral. Now the same thing is here also. We are going to apply the same thing in to find the sum of interior angles of a pentagon. Now to find the sum, let us see what you will do. First you divide this pentagon into triangles. Now the point is, you will ask me, sir, to how many triangles we will divide this pentagon? The answer is, you see, what is the answer? A polygon can be divided into how many triangles? You see, in a quadrilateral, you see, in case of quadrilateral, what is the number of side? The number of side is 4, and we were able to divide it. This is n equal to 4, and we were able to divide it. We were able to divide this quadrilateral into how many triangles? 2 triangles. That means 4 minus 2, that is 2, or we can say n minus 2, you see. So what I mean to say, children, what I mean to say, in a polygon, what is the number of sides? Whatever is the number of sides, here it is 4. So 4 minus 2, that is n minus 2. Okay, n minus 2 or 4 minus 2, 2. That means the quadrilateral can be divided into maximum 2 triangles. But in case of pentagon, you see, here n equal to 5. Now the pentagon can be divided into n minus 2. That is 5 minus 2. That is 3 triangles. You see, we can divide this pentagon into 3 triangles. We can divide this pentagon into 3 triangles. Why 3 triangles? Because it has 5 sides. So, as the number of sides is 5 in a pentagon, so 5 minus 2, that is n minus 2, that is 3. We can divide the pentagon into maximum 3 triangles. Okay, now see, I have divided. And how will you divide? Join any 2 non-consecutive vertices C. First I join A and D, I got 1 triangle, then A and C also non-consecutive, you see. Now the whole pentagon has been divided into 3 triangles. Now you can easily apply the angle sum property to this triangle, and this triangle. That is triangle AED, triangle ADC, and triangle ABC. If you apply the angle sum property of triangle, okay, in all these 3 triangles, you will get the sum. You can prove it in a similar manner like we proved the angle sum property of quadrilateral. Okay, apply the angle sum property of triangle to this triangle, and this triangle, and you proceed in a similar manner. You will find that the sum of interior angles A plus, you see, A plus B plus interior angle C plus interior angle D plus interior angle E, it will be 540 degree. Here it is 180 degree, here 180 degree, here also 180 degree. In all the 3 triangles, sum of interior angle is 180 degree, 180, 180, 180, means 180 into 3. The sum of all the 5 interior angles of a pentagon will be equal to 540 degree. You can proceed following, you can prove following similar logic that you applied to prove the angle sum property of quadrilateral. Okay. So, children, what we saw? We saw from this we can say that in a quadrilateral, the sum of 4 interior angles is always how many degree? 360 degree. Okay. The sum of 5 interior angles of a pentagon is how many degree? Your 540 degree. Now, if number of sides is n, we do not know what is the value of n. Here n is 5, here n is 4, number of sides is 4. Suppose of any n-sided polygon, how to find the sum of interior angles of any n-sided polygon? Okay. So children, you do the proof of this one yourself following similar logic that you applied, that we had applied to prove angle sum property of quadrilateral. Okay, it is always equal to, in case of pentagon, the sum of interior angles, 5 interior angles is always equal to 540 degree. Okay, and similarly in case of hexagon, you can easily find. Hexagon means how many sides are there? 6 sides. So 6 minus 2 means 4. You can divide the hexagon into how many triangles? Maximum 4 triangles you can divide. You can divide the hexagon maximum into 4 triangles. Now if you can divide it into 4 triangles, then you apply angle sum property to each triangle. 180, 180, 180, there will be 180 into 4, that is how much? 720 degree. You will find that sum of the 6 what? Interior angles of a how many degree polygon? I mean hexagon. Hexagon will be how many degree? It will be 720 degree. In case of pentagon, it is 540. Okay. In case of hexagon means your 180 into maximum. What I said, we can divide it into how many triangles? 4 triangles. 180 into 4. 400 to yes 720 degree. See. So sum of the 6 interior angles of a hexagon will be how much? It will be 720 degree. In case of pentagon, sum of 5 interior angles is 540. In case of hexagon, it is 720. In case of quadrilateral, it is how many degree? It is your 360 degree, and in case of triangle, it is 180 degree. Now the point is, what will be the sum of interior angles of any n-sided polygon? What will be the formula? Let us find out. Okay, sum of interior angles of any n-sided polygon, you see, n-sided polygon. N-sided polygon means a polygon having n number of sides. We do not know what is the number of sides. Let it be n. So how to find out? It will be equal to how much? It will be equal to the formula. There is a formula. You see, sum of interior angles. You see, sum of interior angles of any n-sided polygon. Any n-sided polygon equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree. So how will we take it granted? How will we take it granted? How will we know that it is true? Let us see children. Let us see whether this formula is true or not. See, consider a triangle. See. Now consider a quadrilateral. Just try to understand. Consider a pentagon. Okay. Children, in case of triangle, what is the number of sides? Here it is 3. In case of quadrilateral, n equal to 4. In case of pentagon, what is the value of n? N means number of sides. Number of sides is 5. Okay. What is the sum of interior angles here? In case of triangle, sum of the 3 interior angles is how many degree? 180 degree. Okay. So in case of quadrilateral, it is how many degree? 360 degree. And in case of pentagon, it is 540 degree. Already we have proved. See. Now in case of triangle, you see, since the number of sides, what is the formula? N minus 2. N minus 2 into 180 degree. You see, n minus 2 into 180. That means 3 minus 2 into 180. Is it equal to 180 or not? Yes. See. So sum of the interior angles is n minus 2 into 180. In case of triangle, n is 3. So you see, it is coming 180 degree. Now, in case of quadrilateral, n equal to 4. So n minus 2 means 4 minus 2 into 180 degree. Okay, into 180 degree. See, 4 minus 2 is 2 into 180 degree. That is 360 degree. And yes, it is true that sum of the 4 interior angles of a quadrilateral, which is a polygon, is always 360 degree or 4 right angles. Now in case of pentagon, we know what is the sum of, just we are discussing now, it is 540 degree. Let us see whether it is coming using this formula or not. Okay. So your n minus 2 into 180 degree is your 5 minus 2 into 180. Okay. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 into 180 it is 540. See. So from this we can say, from this we can conclude that it is true that sum of interior angles of any n-sided polygon, where n is the number of sides, it will be calculated by this formula, n minus 2 into 180 degrees. So what is n minus 2? I have already told you. Children, n minus 2 means a polygon can be divided into how many triangles? It can be divided into n minus 2 number of triangles, where n is the number of sides. That means how many sides are there in the polygon? A polygon may have 6 sides, 7 sides, 8 sides. How many sides it may have? 8 minus 2. That number of sides minus 2 equal to what number you get? You can divide the polygon into that much number of triangle. And you know, in a triangle, the angle sum property is, what is the sum of three angles of a triangle? It is 180. So after dividing the polygon into triangles, I could suppose a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral can be divided into two triangles. 2 into 180, 360. So sum of three angles, sum of four angles will be 360. Pentagon. Pentagon can be divided into 5 minus 2. N minus 2 means 5 minus 2. It is 3. That means it can be divided into 3 triangles. So if the pentagon can be divided into 3 triangles, then sum of 3 angles of each triangle is 180. So 3 triangles will be 180 into 3, that is 540 degrees. So it is very clear that the formula is okay. I mean correct. So we have to remember that sum of interior angles of any n-sided polygon can be found out by this formula, which is n minus 2 into 180 degree. N minus 2, what is n? N is the number of sides, okay? And n minus 2 means it is the number of triangles that the polygon can be divided, or that we can divide the polygons into how many triangles, that is n minus. Number of triangles into which the polygon can be divided is given by n minus 2 multiplied by 180. It will give you sum of interior angles of the polygon. Children, I hope you understood. Okay. Now, children, if this is the this is the formula for finding the sum of interior angles of any n-sided polygon, then how to find each interior angle of any polygon? How to find each interior angle? Then what will be the measure of each interior angle of a regular n-sided polygon? You see, it will be divided by n. You see, this is the sum. Sum of interior angles is n minus 2 into 180. Then how to get number of what? What is the measure of each angle? Measure of each angle of a regular polygon will be this divided by n, definitely. So this is another formula, please remember. I am writing the other formula which you will apply in problem. Each measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon. How to find out? How to find the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon? It is the sum divided by n. You see, sum of interior angles divided by n. That means your n minus 2 into 180 divided by n. This will be the formula to find. You see, this will be the formula to find sum of each measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon. Okay, if the polygon is regular, how to get the measure of each angle of a regular polygon? By this. That means you find the sum. First you find the sum of interior angles. How much you get? You divide it by number of sides. You will get the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon. Okay, children, I hope whatever I discussed you understood. We will discuss more about this chapter it is a very big chapter. We will discuss many things about this chapter in the next class. Okay, thank you.